Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Mermail Master coming at you from the Team Time Riders YouTube channel with a deck profile from Chris Williams. This is his channel debut on the channel, and he's bringing you a deck profile of none other than what, my friend?
Infernoids.
Infernoids. You heard that right. Infernoids have been a deck that have been on the uptick recently. They're gaining a lot of popularity. Deviati has actually, I believe, jumped to around $15 to $16 per card. So I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but yeah. So yeah, a lot of people are looking at the deck, but you know, Chris is just gonna be here to showcase the way he's built the deck and how he's running it. If you like the video, please remember to give it a rate, comment, and subscribe. Anything you want to say before we get into the profile?
No, let's get right into it.
All right, sweet, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna start off with 3 Atondale. This card is actually it's so good. You just special summon out 2,800, then you just attack twice for fun, I guess. And then you can also ban something from the graveyard, so it's also pretty good against blue. Okay, my bad.
No worries.
You can also use against blue eyes, just banish one of their blue eyes. It's a quick effect too, so you just kind of get rid of whatever you want. Burning Abyss, no problem. Get rid of whatever. Then we have 3 Systema, whatever. This card's actually pretty good because if there's something you can't get over, you just attack into it, and then you can just banish a card on the field. So let's say you would like attack into one of their smaller monsters. You just banish any other, I believe, monster, or is it any card? I believe it's any monster.
Any monster, yeah.
Like any monster on the field. And that's card. And it also has the same quick effect as Atondale to have the quick effect to banish one card from your opponent's graveyard. And then we're gonna go into the smaller ones. We have 3 Patrulia. These guys, they're really good. They can just pop. They pop spells and traps. Unfortunately, they can't attack after that, but you're not going to need to when you have these guys on the field because you're usually going to synchro summon with them using Deviati or something. That guy will be coming up next. Then we have 3 Antra. This guy, he's not really that relevant right now because all he does is bounce a monster back to the hand. I'm probably gonna like. I'm still gonna keep him, but I'm probably just gonna bump him down to 2 and bring my boy Harmatic up to 3. This guy pops a monster. Oh yeah, and these guys also have the effect to banish one monster from your opponent's graveyard as well. So that's also really cool about these guys. And then we're going to the boss monsters. We have 2 Deviati. This guy's pretty relevant right now. He can get rid of scales. That's the most important thing that I'm looking at right now. And he also negates monster effects by attributing one monster of your own. So he can tribute himself or any other card that you have. So that's really cool. And then we have Anunku. He's kind of like the inverted version. He just kind of he destroys all monsters on the field when he's summoned, and he can negate spells. As in Deviati destroys all spells and negates monsters. So that's cool. Oh, I forgot about this guy, Primus. He'll actually be pretty good against what are they, sub-terrors, because he just shuffles one set card on the field back into the deck for free.
And they can't respond to it.
They can't respond to it. Wait, what? Wait, what? They can't respond to it. Oh, wait, yeah, because they're flip face down. They're talking about, like, the opponent in general.
The opponent in general can't respond once you activate that effect, which is really cool.
Wait, they can't?
No, they cannot. So, basically, Pure Mice reads that once per turn, you can target a set card on the field, shuffle it into the deck. That card cannot be activated in response to the effect's activation.
Okay, so you said that card. I thought you were talking about, like literally anything of like your opponent can't activate.
No.
Okay, I was like,
I'm
what?
sorry, I might have misspoke there. You know what I'm saying?
And then we have Decatron, the heart and the soul of this deck, in my opinion. He can become any Infernoid in the deck. You just send one from the deck to the graveyard, and he just gains that effect. Unfortunately, he can't get the effect to destroy all monsters or all spells like Anunku or Deviati, but he can still get their other effects to like negate spells and traps. And he also gains their level. So when he special summons, and he's also a tuner, which is what you're going to be using to synchro summon into like all your great, fantastic cards. Oh yeah, also what I forgot to mention, all the Infernoid monsters, you can only special summon them if you have levels 8 or lower on the field. Once you and ranks as well. Once you exceed that threshold, you cannot special summon the Infernoid cards, which isn't really a problem.
So, quick question for you.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing a lot of people starting to run what is it? The Goyo Guardian, Goyo Defender, because you can special summon 3 of them. and then summon Decatron, mill off Pier Mice, and then go into a Crystal Wing.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that play before?
I actually haven't, because I'm still playing like a relatively like older build. So you know I'm still looking into like better options. So
Got you.
it's coming along quite nicely, I think.
All right, awesome.
But that's something I will look into. Then we have 2-card Trooper. You just mill 3, and when he's destroyed, you get to draw 1. So that's cool. Milling is basically the name of the deck. Then we have 2 Raiden. This guy is a tuner, and he can mill 2 to activate his effect, and he also mills 2 during the end phase. So that's really good because if I mill and then I get to, let's say, bring out what's his name? Harmatic. I can go for a level 7 synchro play, or if I'm going for Petrulia, the level 4, I can just go into a level 8 synchro or a rank 4 if I want to. And then I have the one Lila just in case I run into like any problem cards that are just like coming out. Like I know what's it called? What are they called? The metal foes. Metal foes are kind of a big problem. I know they get their effects by just destroying their own cards. I can like activate these guys if I want to like destroy their back row, or if I just want to bait something out of theirs. This card is just really good at baiting out in general. So it's not used specifically against metal foes, but just pendulums and baiting out other cards. All right, that's it. That's it for the monsters. Now we're going into the spells. 3 Void Seer. So sometimes when I see people play this deck, they don't run this at 3. I don't understand. This card is amazing. You can activate it. Your Infernoids are unaffected by anything. They're just unaffected by effects. Like, why wouldn't you have this at 3? It's a quick play spell. And when it's in the graveyard, your monster, you can target one Infernoid monster. It cannot be destroyed. Yeah, it just can't be destroyed. Well, at least for 1 interaction. But that's still really good. We're also playing 3 left arm Opering. This is something I'm testing in. I've played like a few test hands so far. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can search out any of my reasonings that I have in the deck, or any monster gate, or just any spell that I really need. And since these guys are banished anyway, it doesn't really matter as long as I get everything I need in the graveyard. I'm also playing 2 Galaxy Cyclone because we like destroying set cards. And then once in the graveyard, I can just, if I mill it, I can destroy 1 face-up card. But I can't activate it the same turn that it's activated, but that's alright. We play 2 Charged Light Brigade because we love to search cards while also milling cards. So I can search on my Raiden or my Lila while also getting cards into the graveyard, which is what I need. And then we have the 1-ofs. 1 Barrel from a different dimension. Get 3 of my banished monsters back into the graveyard because that's where they need to be. 1 Pot of Acquisitiveness. Instead of putting them in the graveyard, they just go straight into the deck, and I can still draw 1. That's still pretty good. Then we have the 2 best cards. We have 1 Monster Gate, 1 Reasoning. Monster Gate, tribute 1 monster, send as many until I can special summon 1 monster. Reasoning, your opponent calls 1, then I just send until I can special summon something or send that card to the graveyard if that's the level they call. Yeah, and that's all for the spells. No traps. Yeah, now we have the extra deck. The extra deck is still pretty lacking. The ulti tiaras, they're just kind of sitting there. I'm not even running the spell card to bring them out. Big Eye for Size to Monster. Yo, Big Eye is still pretty good. We have the DT Gem Knight Pearl because this card has no effect. It does not limit the
restriction, right?
Yeah, it does not affect the restrictions for the Infernoids. Number 74, just in case my opponent feels like targeting something, I can just negate it, then destroy something of theirs, which is really good and pretty relevant, I'd say. And then for the synchros, we have Star Eater right now. It doesn't really come up a whole lot, but when it does, it's really good because that means I've been put in a pretty bad position, so I can just bring it out and attack over 3200. It's really good. Someone can't be negated, and when it attacks, it's unaffected, so that's really cool. Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree, cannot be targeted until my main phase 2. So that's really cool. It's just level 10. Can bring it out whenever. Black Rose Dragon, pop the field just in case I have too many cards on the field and they have a whole bunch of cards. I'll just pop the whole field. And I can special summon my Infernoids from the graveyard that I have there. Because if my cards on my field are destroyed, that doesn't really like affect me all too much because I can just bring them back like instantly. Scrap Archfiend. It doesn't have an effect, and that's really good. Goyo Guardian, level 6, can special summon one. Just level 6, pretty good. And then the last one is Guy Knight, no level. So I can special summon and go for the OTK. Yeah, that's all I have. I don't know if you had any questions or anything.
Yeah, I appreciate the deck profile. Do you have anyone who you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to your team.
Team Time Riders.
Team Time Riders.
Excellent.
I could not remember the name. I'm sorry.
We appreciate that. This was a very, very good deck profile. Really gave us a lot of insight into the Infernoid deck that you've been running. We'd like to thank you for being on the channel. If you guys are looking for more content just like this, please remember to keep it to Team Time Riders for more great content. And like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more content, please let us know in the comments below. And with that, we are out. Peace, guys.
Later.